Hello and welcome to day 127 in this quest for a 2000 rapid rating on chess.com. All right, let's find an opponent and begin. Okay, we're playing a 1573. We have the black pieces and they play d4. So we are going to play d5. And let's see how they begin here. Now, I could play this. Maybe a London system. Is that what we are going to end up having here? The London system, perhaps. All right. Well, maybe we should bring the bishop outside of the pawn chain. And an attack here. It's almost like we could end up with a reverse London. Okay. Well, problem now is that we could have an attack here. All right. Question is, do I attack with this or this? I'm going to go here since our bishop is outside the pawn chain. Okay, so they just pile the pressure on. Now, what should we try next? Do we go here and just start trading down? Maybe. Or do we fortify? Problem is we have to watch out for, some kind of crazy checks. Could be possible as well. All right. Okay. Tricky stuff here. Should we just develop our bishop here? Get ready to castle? Maybe we want to do that. Problem is if the queen swings in here and adds the pressure on, and this pawn is unprotected. All right. We'll just play it safe. We'll go there. Now what? Okay, so they're thinking the same thing I am, putting the bishop here. We could attack here, forcing him to move his bishop again. We want to do that though, because then, if we take, he might be able to bring this up. At the moment, we would be covering that, but then he could swing over and attack with his knight. Then he would have a pretty strong pawn center. So we'll just go ahead and develop our bishop. I got to watch the time. Once again, I'm running low on time here. All right, so they castle. I probably should castle myself. That would be the smart thing to do. I think I'll do that. I'll just go ahead and castle myself. Get the king to safety. Then what? Then what? Probably develop this knight up to here. Okay, here, should I gain space? That seems reasonable. Go after some space here. All right, that kind of prevents him from pushing forward. Then we need to get this knight up here. And now should we push even further? No, because the knight is covering that. Would this do anything if we capture the pawn? He captures. We push this pawn, chasing the bishop back. Then we can go here. That would leave us with this backward pawn here, though. But we could maybe push that forward. Huh. Okay, I got to take a look at this, calculate this out. Okay, let's say we capture, bishop captures, we attack the bishop retreats. Oh no, then if we go forward, he just takes. All right, well, probably just develop that. All right, now which way to go here? Probably like this. Or do we want to go this way? Probably this way. That way we can put our rook here and have some play on this open file. So we'll go ahead and capture that way. Let's see. Probably should jump my knight forward. Another issue is the queen and bishop could pile up on this, forcing me maybe to jump here. The knight could try and jump in here. Probably need to move this pawn up here to give my bishop an escape hatch. And if we have capture, I capture, that would leave him with the isolated pawn. He could capture here. I don't think he would do that. Or her, I don't know who I'm playing against. Okay. So maybe h6 at some point, leaving an escape hatch for my bishop possibly, keeping his knight out of the position. Although the knight could try and jump here and then push this pawn. So, oh man, I don't know. This looks like his best move. Well, unless he wants to bring his queen out. He could jump this knight forward. But I guess I would just capture. He would have doubled pawns here. But then he could push this pawn forward and kind of have a lockdown on the center. And, ooh. And I could have problems with this bishop. So if he jumps here, I go here. He attacks my other knight with this pawn. So I drop back, counterattack. Or I just jump forward maybe. Maybe I'd do that instead. Yeah, I probably need to make an escape hatch. Okay, so here he goes. What did this move do? So a good way to avoid problems. Once your opponent moves, ask yourself what is that move doing? Well, one thing I don't want to do is put my queen here. Well, that wouldn't matter so much, but if I put my queen here, the rook would be lined up on it. And maybe there could be a threat on this pawn. So, do we jump our knight forward here? If we do that, we should probably, we'll make an escape for the pawn there. Or, yeah, for the bishop. We'll make an escape hatch for the bishop by moving the pawn. And this pawn can try and keep this out. Okay, why would you want to go there? Well, we might as well go up here and attack. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just jump forward and attack the bishop. Now he could just drop back, I guess. All right. Well, I think I will capture here. Is that a mistake? No, if I capture, well, if I go there, go after this, this just trades material down. And do I really want to trade down material if I'm higher rated? Let's see. If I capture here, queen captures. Then, I'm almost forced to just capture here. Then what? So that's what I have to decide. Do we want to just trade down a bunch of material now? Um, hmm. All right. Well, I'll get rid of his good bishop, I guess, for my bad bishop through these trades. All right, now I could just go ahead and attack. Does that do much? If I attack, driving his knight back. Yeah, this might be something. Let's see. If I attack there, if he comes forward, I just capture and then his pawn ends up there. But if I attack and he drops back, I could keep attacking with the pawn. If he captures, my pawn captures. Well, I don't know if I like that or not. So, do I want to weaken this pawn? Probably not. I probably need to just develop, maybe centralize my bishop. Should I centralize this bishop? All right. Probably need to get this rook to the half open file. So that's what we'll do first. Get the rook to the half open file. That move accomplishes the chore of bringing my rook to a better square. Put your rooks on the half open file. So I need to concentrate on getting piece activity. Their knight is not as powerful on the edge there, so I could just leave that knight on the edge of the board. Why chase it away with this B pawn and then weaken my pawn here? Okay. Well, what will this do? Allow him to... Well, do I want to go here? And then if he takes, I can take... I'm attacking this. No, he probably went there to push this forward. So my queen might be the next thing to improve. Well, if we go here and he captures, my queen develops. But what if he goes here? Well, then we can just go ahead, give up our bishop. All right, we're doing that. We're doing that. Oh, this bishop might be going here to add pressure. All right, so perhaps, well, at least this forces him to either retreat his knight back, jump it forward. Okay, now our queen is able to improve itself a little bit. Okay, and we're lined up on his king with our queen. We're attacking here. So, I don't know. If we go here, though, we can't do that because he'll attack us and then our queen would be trapped there. No, actually, our bishop would allow us to capture here, attacking his queen. So we could go after this pawn. All right. So do they want an exchange? All right, do I want to go into that kind of endgame? Or do I just keep my queen on the board? Probably should keep the queens. But a lot of people have trouble in the end games. Now, if I do this, it helps bring his knight into a better position. So maybe I just drop back. Oh, I have to protect the pawn, though. So maybe I go here. Or why don't I just drop back to here? Why don't I just drop back to there? So we'll just do that. We'll keep the queens on the board. We'll stay lined up on the king. If they try to push this pawn, we could snatch this up, although this is unprotected. So next we will maybe try and target the queen, just push forward and gain more space. Yeah, because if I would have captured, that would have just, well, yeah, maybe I should have, because then he could go here. I would do that. All right. Well, now we can go there. Now what? He might try and go here. And at that point, I may have to go here and protect this pawn. Oh, wait, I could just bring a rook over, I think. All right, all right. Well, now where do we go? Here? Is it better to go here or here? Here we aim at the king side a little bit at least. So why don't we go there? So we'll do that. And now our rook is covering this, so he can't push this pawn forward either. Now I have to decide. Now I can't push that. I need to centralize my queen. My queen is kind of a little bit out of play. If I could get my queen lined up here, where could I put my queen to try and target this? Where can we put this queen? If I could, I don't know, put my queen here, drop it back to here, try and get up here maybe. Nah, that doesn't really do much. All right, so now he's really thinking about pushing this. Okay, what do we want to do? Do we double our rooks? We might need to protect this pawn, though. All right, all right. And now my time is just ticking down here. So all right, if he pushes forward, we capture, he captures. This will be under attack. So, maybe we go here before we start running out of time. Think about attacking his queen. We don't want to do that, though. We could always drop our queen back here. Yeah. Okay, so he's lining up here. If we push this, he'll just capture. We capture. Maybe we need to double our rooks up now. All right. Well, let's go. I don't know if I want to do that. All right. See, now I'm just low on time. If I go here, they're going to push there. The queen is going to end up there. So probably best to double rooks up. Maybe I'd try something like that. Oh, it probably would have been better to just go all the way up here and block that pawn. I don't know why I didn't see that move. Go up here. I mean, he could move his knight, though, and attack me. And then maybe I could get an attack on his king, but then he could just drop back. Yeah, maybe that would have been something to play there. Bring the rook up here. But I have to watch out. If I bring the rook up here, he attacks. If I try and line up over here, he could just come back, or he could go there. And then I'll start running out of room for my rook. So, maybe I need to swing over to here. If I could get my queen in the game. All right. Well, what now? What now? Now I'm going to run out of time if I'm not careful. So, let's just do that. Let's see what they play. All right, and there it is, the attack. Now, do we go here? That is the question. We'll just drop back. I don't know, that might have helped my opponent, but now I'm so low on time, it's not looking good. Okay, so now they could push this. If I capture, they could try and fork. So what do I need to do? All right. We're doing that. We're doing that. And here we go. Okay, I guess we're doing that. We leave him with an isolated pawn at least. All right, now, do we attack him? Do we attack him? Or do we bring our queen up? If we go here, he could block. If we go here, if we go here, we could fork the two. Now that one, they're both protected. All right, we're doing that. If he trades off material, then that's okay. Okay, so now he's thinking about moving. We go after this, the unprotected, isolated pawn. Now we need to chase the knight away. Oh, wait, we could just go here. Yeah, we just capture right away. Capture right away. Oh, no, wait, he can just push forward. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? What was I thinking there? Yeah, that was not the best move. I should have attacked his... Oh, well, now I could go this way. Man. Hmm. All right, if I attack that, and he goes here. If I attack... All right, well, that's interesting. Now I can just go here, I guess. Try and go after these pawns. Oh man, I should have picked that off while I could. That's what happens when you're low on time. I should have just went after this. Okay, so now I take... Yeah, I guess I can just take that. All right, we'll just go ahead and capture. But now I'm left with the isolated pawn. At least this is protected. And I could just push forward and target this one. Okay, so how do we want to play this? Bring the king to the center. Now, if his king comes out, I could check him and then pick this off. He's protecting that now. All right. Well, do we bring the king up? Do we bring the king up into the game? All right, we gotta get moving here. All right, so there we go. And now we can pick this off. Well, he could just move his king. He doesn't have to trade here. He moves his king back. Then what? Do we go after his... All right, we'll just go there. Force him to trade off his knight. Oh, that's pretty crazy. All right. Okay, let's keep going here. All right. Okay. Well, now we can go after this. All right. A check. What is best here? Bring our king up to the center. We'll just step back. All right. Go there. Oh, we should have. Well, we can attack with this. All right. What next? What next? We'll go there. And attack. All right. What next? What next? Oh, gotta go there. Oh man, almost ran out of time there. Not good, not good. All right, if he jumps here, well, if he checks me and I go here, he brings that in. All right, so now he's going that way. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. At least that'll give us a passed pawn. I just have to be careful not to run out of time here. All right, well, let's go after that. All right, what can I do here? Well, now we can just go here. Go after that. All right, now he's trying to trap me. Okay, crap. All right, I gotta go that way. Not good. Not good. All right, let's start marching these pawns up. We have to start marching these pawns up. Great. Should have been winning there. Let myself get in time trouble. I tell you what, this person is just hanging in here. I mean, they made it difficult. I'm wondering what level they're playing at, because it seems like they're playing above 1573. All right, so we go there, pinning that knight. All right. Now what? Now what? We go here. Bring our other pawn forward. Now what? Oh! That was awful. That was awful. I messed up. Great. I should have pushed the pawn. That's what happens when you're in time trouble. Come on. Terrible. Terrible. Hmm. Come on. I should just resign now. I have to work on the time trouble, I guess. Okay. Now what? Now what? We go here, checking him. And if he goes here, we can fork. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Hmm. These games are frustrating when, I don't know, I had a chance to win there, I think, and just blew it. Now what? If I go there, I can get this pawn, but it's still not looking so good. He can just jump here. Yeah, see, now what? Now what? Just awful. I don't know. I should just resign, I guess. This is not so good. All right, I guess I will just play this out a little bit. Maybe I can go for a draw, but I don't know. I need to get rid of these pawns, I guess. All right, now what? Now what? Where can this knight go to cause problems? Do I go here? Or do I go further? Guess we're going there. At least the king is kind of blocked out of the position. All right. Okay, do I just go after that? All right. All right, it's probably going to try and jump. Well, he can't. He could go here. That would attack me. So now what? Now what? If I go here, we'll go, might as well get far away. Get as far away as we can so we can harass the king. Probably should have kept the king blocked out. It's tough to try and play this with such a small amount of time. All right. Well, I guess we got to get rid of material here. Oh, come on. What is that? Oh, wait. We got to go. Oh, out of time. Come on. All right. That was just awful. I mean, I guess I could have gone here, then pushed my king forward. I don't know. I probably had chances for a draw there, but I just let the time get away from me. All right. Game review. That was just so frustrating. All right. They played at 79.7 versus 77.5. Yep, sure enough, I was ahead, like with, let's see, some advantages, winning advantages, and then just let it fizzle away. Then I almost picked up another advantage here. All right, what did we have? Man, I had 2 blunders in that game. Yeah, that was awful. Awful game. All right. Well, have to learn from our mistakes. Let's see here. All right, so it's not like this move. Apparently bringing the knight back to the center would have been better. This is a mistake, and I did not. Oh, I could have attacked the queen, taken this pawn. Oh, there's a tactic that I missed. Well, I don't know. I didn't sleep very good last night, so maybe that's affecting me because I'm definitely not playing so great. All right, that was a mistake, and I don't know. I just had chances and didn't take advantage of them. Okay, so if they go there, now what? I should protect that pawn, but then they'll grab this one. Okay, so that was a mistake. They should have gone that way. All right. So I should have gone there, apparently. Get my king centralized. Yeah. What was I thinking? Just giving up my bishop like that. That was the game-losing move right there. Okay. Well, let's look at the analysis here. I'll just blast these moves out. So that was a bad move. All right, so we didn't play this correctly. Yeah, that was a blunder there too. Oh my gosh. So here, I should not have pushed that, apparently. What would have been best? I would just push over here. Okay. Well, now we just give away a pawn like a bonehead. I should have gone here, targeting the knight. Oh man, yeah, it was over after this. And I don't know. I might have had a chance to try and go for a draw. Well, not according to the computer, so let me go back a little bit. Is there a draw chance here? No, it doesn't look like it. Because of that knight. Oh. All right, anyway. What is it doing here? Go back. Go back. Okay, so next. And we should have pushed forward here, apparently. Okay, some analysis. Back to the beginning. This video is already pretty long, so hopefully not everybody has left. They're like, oh, this video is so long. All right, so let's just look at the... What is this? I don't want to play them again. Hold on, I'm in the middle of recording and they're trying to play me again, so I'm not rematching them. Okay, so we start trading. Then this right here, that was a mistake. They should have moved this knight in, and then here I should have gone like that, attacking their queen. So then their best move is to capture with the rook. And then I would be able to pick that off. But couldn't they just grab this pawn? Oh, I would be able to, no, because I would be able to attack the knight. Or, well, yes. Oh no, and they can't grab this pawn because the rook's protecting it. So knight to c5 is their best option next. All right, so yeah, that was one thing I missed. So in the game, we had bishop to d3. I capture, we trade down. So I overlooked that tactic. We start trading. Apparently, I should have taken the queen there. So we could look at that. Take the queen. They capture. Then what? Do I push my pawn? Maybe push that pawn. So is that best now? Yes. And then they should go here. At this point, they do not want me to give up my bishop. But this is under attack, and they're telling me to play h5, saying that's the best move. They could, oh, if they capture this, my other rook could jump in and grab that. So yeah, apparently h5 would be best. Or I could give up the bishop, but then it's going more into an even game. All these are pretty even. All right, back to the game. Let's see. I avoid queen trades, but now my queen's kind of, I don't know, in a worse position. All right. That was not the best move. I should have attacked there. So chase the knight. He should not go there. Apparently, best is just to retreat back to guard the pawn. And then, what, rook up to a5, where I can swing over to the center. And the king could just start moving. Then what? Rook to b5. Oh, putting pressure on this. That's a good little maneuver. And now we're threatening to capture, and this pawn is pinned to the rook. So not after knight to d2 though. So now we should play f5, keeping the knight from coming back to the center in the future. King comes up. And they're also talking about that move. But then he would be left with this isolated pawn here. So bishop to f6 targeting, they recommend, what, b4? Okay. Then apparently we should capture, or we could just take right there, which that might be a good option. Okay, back to the game. We were in this position, so that apparently is not so good. The knight should have come back, and this is not good because now they can just push that pawn forward. So I don't know what I was thinking there. I guess I was not. Instead, what would have been better instead of that? Bishop to f6. So I should have attacked the knight. Oh, threaten. But then they could push this pawn, and that's what they recommend. So go there. And now the recommendation is to actually go ahead and capture. Is that best? No, now it's saying to keep that bishop, which that kind of makes sense. Then you could threaten to swing over here. Something like that. All right, back to the game. Yeah, this is just ugly. Another bad move. I should have pressed the pawn up here, apparently. Okay, so... Oh, man. Yeah, I could have just picked that off, I guess. So it recommends here... actually, now it's saying that, but nope. This. Knight takes... come on. Knight takes... and then the pawn takes. So rook to d2, guarding over here, stopping this pawn. Then we'd bring our kings out. Okay, back to the game. We had this, and then all this craziness. So apparently I missed an opportunity. I should have pushed immediately. Yeah, there was some rough play in this game. So it would have been better to go that way with the king. So I did not take advantage. Should have brought my rook to the center there, or up further, where the knight could fork us. They're saying they should have captured here. And this is bad. Bad, bad, bad. All right. Well, it would have been better just to retreat back, apparently. And that would have kept the king, so it would have been better to go here. The king would have been kind of enclosed over there. Rook to d2, protect this. Rook up to d5, where we can swing over and add pressure. King up to e1. And now king up to d6 or e6. King over to d1. Okay, anyway, you get the picture. So in the game, we trade. They check my king. Apparently I should have stayed in the center here. Should have stayed in the center. All right, anyway, we have that. That was wrong. I should have... Oh, man, they wanted me to go there. Okay. I was worried about the pin, but I guess that wouldn't be so much. I could just retreat back like this to f6 and guard my rook. Anyway, they're saying I should have gone here. Rook to b1, like that. Rook to c8, counterattacking. Rook to b4, protecting and attacking my pawn. And now, what? b5. Oh, we attack the knight. So, up here, capture, capture, and then we can protect with rook. Well, they want rook to c3, just forking here. Oh, man. Yeah, so I had chances and I just messed it up in this game. All right, so I don't know. I'm just going to blast through the rest of these moves. Yeah, so that was a blunder right there with that king move. Apparently I should have gone here. Then an attack, king to e8 to protect that. And they could try and pick this off. Maybe, but then the knight could get trapped perhaps. There, rook to b3 to protect. Yeah, so this would have been, I don't know. Here I'm winning. So I just blundered and just on under time pressure, awful. All right, then we just start adding more problems and mistakes here. All right, so that was bad. I should have just attacked the knight. Then what? Rook to c2, really? Or no, knight to d2. So knight to d2, stopping this pawn from moving. And now just h5. h5. Well, actually, they want this move. They want something like that, because now I can start pushing this. So, oh, and then we just go back and forth maybe. Rook to c2, knight to d2. Now, if I go back to here, what if they do that? Do I push this now? b3. That's possible, but they actually want these pawns to move. But what if I do that? Oh, then they recommend this right here. Capture, rook captures. Oh, he's in check. Oh. King up to c2 to attack. Rook to a3 to protect. Then king to b2 to attack. And what now? Rook to a7. I would almost want to go to a6 though, because then I could swing over and target his pawns maybe. And then after capture, well, heck, here I would just capture and try and use my extra pawn to win. All right, so opportunities in that game that I just missed out on. Yeah, until it got to all this craziness. All right, so here, what? Rook to a4 is best. Rook to a4. Or h4. So if we do that, they recommend g4, but that gives me a passed pawn. Then, then what? Then what do I do? I don't know. Anyway, it looks bad. So let's just end it. The game only went a few more moves, so we had this until I let the time run out. All right, well, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you hung around for the entire thing and the analysis, thank you. Please feel free to leave comments. Thank you for watching and have a super chess day.